sacrifice became the savior. Two bodies laying deceased after they made love. Light filled the room when the sun came up. Once a fearsome form, now all became dust. The calm before a new beginning. I didn't know the score, and I'm not sure who was winning. Maybe I was swayed by superstition, a new edition. Listen, we are up in standards, confused when you ghost me. To love with fans, a deep breath, feel the lungs expanding. Disappear and leave love abandoned. Confused when I ghost you. To love with phantom. See, I can hear you speaking through the wall to me, telling all your innermost thoughts and dreams. You know that I approach things cautiously, but I really need to tell you this before I leave. We're in two different realms, and maybe I'm confusing myself. Maybe I'm elusive as well. Deep in the illusion we dwell. Every response is now generated, soon became cybernetic. Would have found it devastating, but I went numb to all the pleasure, pain, and everything that's in between. Everything has been a dream that felt real. I let the self heal, I held shields up to the onslaught. If hell's real, then we probably lived it already. I might as well deal, made of steel, cold type of framework. They're logging into the cloud, don't let the brain work. Train went off the rails, I just had a strange smirk on my face. New ideas, I'm trying to pollinate, but oscillate between two extremes in the oddest way on the daily. What a daydream, a tear-stained tee, looking printed in paisley. Easily distracted, symptom of ADHD. Screen time was looking kinda crazy. I'm meant for this life that chose me. I ventured inside and rolled deep, it's good times. I never had a push bike, but walked for many miles on a good night. See you in the morning, creeping in the fortress. May have been a sorceress, extortionate. To my attention span, the trance, I was caught in it. But never saw the documents were fraudulent. Your coordinate seems off, you're murderous and superb with it. Please stop the world spinning. I'm sick of this ride, ridiculous highs and punishing lows that sit in my mind to fester. Head stuck in yesterday, should deal with what's next up. That's a better way. End of days, feeling in the air. We've been breathing in it's fair to say that it's deep, it isn't rare. The games we play and don't seem to be aware, don't seem to be aware. I can hear you speaking through the wall to me, telling me your innermost thoughts and dreams. You know that I approach things cautiously, but still I had to tell you this before I leave.
Can you hear me speaking through the wall? Do you never touch me if I fall? Echoing on spaces, you never hear my call. Yes, I sewed the stones inside my dress, but you weigh me down, put me in distress. Took my final step over the precipice. I did to honing you with questions like a first grade therapist. I had the wall, but you placed every brick. You wanna play games, I'm treat, you're all trick. You went numb to even pleasure and pain. Placed down the stones on the side, I remain. I reach out for you, you just abandon. I look for inner sanctum, but I love a phantom.
Human interaction is taxing in general. He lies with a straight face cause the facts are hysterical. The introvert phantom who became world renowned. Everywhere he goes now, cameras all circle round. The introvert phantom who became world renowned. Everywhere he goes now, cameras all circle round. He's gotta watch every step with a decoy. Sends body doubles to the shop for a decoy. Smoking cigars with war criminals. The poise of a heart surgeon but more clinical. Spaced out, you might find him with an alien. He bought a new blimp just to fly into a stadium. He found a new wife, she's the craziest. The body made of gold, shines bright with the radiance. He wrote a book called Life of a Maniac, a bestseller worldwide. He tried explaining that, he bought all the copies himself. He's okay with that, hoes get the hardback, pimps get the paperback. He laughed to himself as he wrote book-related raps. Then he laid down to take a nap, trying to wipe a couple places off the map with nukes that he built and troops that are skilled. Is that true? Is he just deluded and ill with a great imagination he uses at will? Yeah, he's known all across the globe, sold out a stadium tour and didn't wanna go. Tryna live life by an honor code. Calm state, looking like a sloth, but not a slow. In a solid gold truck playing rock and roll. Sometimes drives on it, other times off the road. Feels strangely empowered when he's lost control. In any place 5 minutes, then he's got to go. Human interaction is taxing in general. He lies with a straight face, cause the facts are hysterical. Clerical errors led him to be declared dead. Smoking hash, dropping hot rocks on an airbed and couldn't care less. He woke up in a pool of piss, laughing at the world and just how cruel it is. The spirit of a long dead fugitive, moving with chains on his neck like the ruler Rick. La-di-da-di, he hates the party, loves to cause trouble and bother everybody. Not melancholy or happy, just stone cold. Cheers to himself, fuck you, walking so bold. Amidst bad vibes that could grow mold. Started beef with his own crew, now he's solo. Human interaction is taxing in general. He lies with a straight face, cause the facts are hysterical. The introvert phantom.
Of course there's a problem, because the closer you come, I think, to another human being, the more completely mysterious and unreachable that person becomes. I mean, you have to reach out, you have to go back and forth with them, and you have to relate, and yet you're relating to a ghost or something. I don't know, because we're ghosts, we're phantoms. Who are we?
It's like a seance, reflecting the vision and what I stay on. Many got lost in illusion of self. Can't deal with who you are, it's confusing as hell. Connect with the spirit, it's what I stay on. Ghostly. Connect with ghostly, it's like a seance. Mold growing over me, dissolving to a nobody. Ghostly, a medium was trying to get a hold of me. The stress extra large and it feels like the soul's deceased. I don't know your grief, so I'd rather listen and talk. Let your mind go, share your intimate thoughts, then separate like a couple on the brink of divorce. Disconnected, that's why I'm always missing the calls. Still flavorful, the way I'm always dipped in the sauce. Couple compliments, now they're all fishing for more. Plenty more in the sea, but I just sit on the shore, picking my flaws apart. It gets like that, swimming with jaws, the shark, and then bite back. Putting strange symbols in my rhyme pad, float away, had to disappear to get my life back. Saw the cameras of a few spies flash, but despite that I keep the image of who I am. Connect with the spirit, it's like a seance. Protecting the vision and what I stay on. Many got lost in illusion of self. Can't deal with who you are, it's confusing as hell. Connect with the spirit, it's like a seance. Protecting the vision and what I stay on. Many got lost in illusion of self. Can't deal with who you are, it's confusing as hell.
So many years I sat and wondered why the trials and tribulations of my life was like sitting at a railway station. It seems that waiting for the train was like a daily situation. I sat and watched the world pass by my location. Train symbolizes the truth when it's hiding. The answers never came, the train's not arriving. And when the tide rolls in and the oceans advance, it's the same as when real life makes its demands. When the fantasy melts, all that's left is the self, and the force of grandeur are like books on a shelf. The image that you post on the timeline's flawed, cause the life that you seek you could never afford. It took a lifetime to see the lifeline, dear Lord. I scored so many own goals, my opponents applaud. I took my seat at the freak show with a knee-jerk response, and tried connecting to the spirits like a seance. And nothing happened at first, but all at once I was looking at the man in the mirror. No fronts, bare face, stripped naked in the rain, with the stress and the pain. I swear down, I will never be the same. Yo, this verse is full of eyes, I couldn't count them if I tried. I'm obsessed with my total self-obsession with life. And on the knife said it's easy to be lost and unsure. A night I slept by cause my mind weren't pure. If the purity I'm seeking is like God when he's speaking, am I ready for the truth or is my ego still tweaking? Feeding on the lies and the image supplied by a child in disguise, trying to make it through the hard times. From over 40 million sperm I came first, before I burst onto planet Earth. So many lessons to be learned to find the real truth. Let's check the image of self and see the real you.
Connect with the spirit, it's like a seance. Protecting the vision and what I stay on. Many got lost in illusion of self. Can't deal with who you are, it's confusing as hell. Connect with the spirit, it's like a seance. Protecting the vision and what I stay on. Many got lost in illusion of self. Can't deal with who you are, it's confusing as hell.
Once upon a time I believed them when they doubted me. Had to turn a ship around or it's heading out to sea. Same time seen them get hyped on what they think that they're about to be. Showing off baby like Michael Jack's balcony. Easy to believe the hype till you catch your reflection and that isn't what you write. Oh shit, thought you better bigger than you are. Leave a sour taste like it got pickled in a jar. This is the mirage, many fell victim. Take a long look at yourself and where you fits in. Gotta try and stay humble when they blowin' smoke, cause life like to find a way of saying no you don't. Artists blowing strokes on the canvas, keep the gas trapped when you simmer like saucepan lids. The ego plays tricks on your eyes and your mind, but we only as good as our last line.
In the machine, capturing the pieces of my soul within the screen. Blocking messages I should be open to receive. Holding grudges, what was I hoping to achieve? Horror scenes roll, we're absorbing that imagery. Captured on film, paranormal captivity. Put it all together, I'm in awe of that synergy. Couple memories, it really brought them back vividly. Building up the frame might alter that physically. Astray, lawless, brain haunted. Played gormless, but really saw it. Wheel of fortune, feel the forces, build a fortress, shield the whole family. I killed my own sanity, but was cold to the casualty. Bound to reload and roll with the cavalry. Avenues had to be carefully thought out. Cats with their backs up, scared with the claws out. Ghost in the machine, capturing the pieces of my soul within the screen. Blocking messages I should be open to receive. Holding grudges, what was I hoping to achieve? Horror scenes roll, hear the voice speak. Is it a message or a paranoid me? Feel the essence and rejoice deep. Keep listening for everything that we miss you with. Still carried on through the memories and influence running so deep. It's crazy when I think of it. Got me teary-eyed, hazy-minded when I drink a bit. Open up, waiting for the spirit to approach me. Woke up to sobering thoughts and looking ghostly. Trapped in the machine, fears were subconscious. Captured in a dream, themes within the plot plus the action in the scene. Taken from my life and adapted for the screen. I'm trying to play the critic, what exactly does it mean? Fractured into pieces that rearrange often. An ever-growing expanse that we remain lost in. A contract that we became locked in because we couldn't see the same options. Lost in the machine, capturing the pieces of my soul within the screen. Blocking messages I should be open to receive. Holding grudges, what was I hoping to achieve? Horror scenes roll, ghost in the machine. Capturing the pieces of my soul within the screen. Blocking messages I should be open to receive. Holding grudges, what was I hoping to achieve? Horror scenes roll. Distraction. 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 It's all distraction. The barren land in between, you're talking action. Zap your energy and got you falling backwards. Distort the view on what you used to call attraction. Now how repellent do the facts feel still? Gotta plant seeds in something that's real. But they're looking at me with that detached feel. Staring at you seeing nothing. Won't flee but I'm running. Situation red hot, chili pepper best stop singing under bridges. Ooh, they might be trolling you, control the mood. Locked in but so removed, don't presume. Take time to figure out overdue realizations. Your real life wasted. Time spent escaping, life moving on, but we're absent shit, it's all distractions. Spun them round, had them talking backwards. A once strong team became splintered into factions. Staying dormant because your thinking isn't active. Take your brain back from the symphony of madness. A whole history of badness, picking through the fragments. They're surrounded by glass and it's shattered. So we bandage up, still landing punches. Raise standards up another notch. Haven't got time to waste, nah, why would I watch? I thought about it many times, but how could I stop? The barren land in between, you're talking action. Zap your energy and got you falling backwards. Distort the view on what you used to call attraction. It's all distraction, it's all distraction. You're messing with my peace, could you shush please? They were just shallow, trying to look deep. I was sleeping well, having good dreams. Could you get your neck off my foot, please? Might stay applying the pressure and never let go. Eyes roll back in the skull via the death scroll. Activate the paranoia real quick. Got you caught up in the narrative you can't deal with. Man, it's all distraction. Second guessing thoughts and the actions and accent in words. And it hurts when the misled attraction occurs. Eyes attract to the curve, trying to walk a straight line. It was mad to observe the barren land in between you talking action. Zap your energy and got you falling backwards. Distorted view on what you used to call attraction. It's all distraction, it's all distraction. The barren land in between you talking action. Zap your energy and got you falling backwards. Distorted view on what you used to call attraction. It's all distraction, it's all distraction. You can feel it, you can see it, but can't even pronounce. Took another pull, then I passed it to the ground, still swinging. Then I think, can I last another round? When I write, feels like there's a party in the house. In between the past that never was, and the future that we never got. Holes in the plot, I wrote this like an ode to the gods and goddesses. Cause for double every problem I got blessings. What could I take from each day if it's not a lesson? No longer walk that way if it's not progression. Trying to calculate what you pay if it's not attention. Seek serenity each day and I got intention. Felt stress floating away and lost attention. No taste, no vision, some forgot their senses. To grow though, should be accountable. Blame who you want, mostly it's down to you. Floating on another trip around the moon. I came back from the dark side, trapped in the archives, lost on a hard drive. Plots from a past life, first words were, oh shit, a bizarre ride. I can't speak for you, but I will always believe in you. I hope you always see the truth. I hope your doubts are erased. Hope you're proud to embrace who you are. Then we're out of this place. Can't speak for you, but I will always believe in you. I hope you always see the truth. I hope your doubts are erased. Hope you're proud to embrace who you are. Then we're out of this place.
I embrace like a broken leg, out this place like a stolen pen. Rain pouring out the hole in my head. I'm even never at my home, I'm always stuck in my bed. People tell you see the doctor like you're chucking up bread. Fuck it, I'm fed. Still got the hunger for the new shit. Like a big drug dealer, all you do is move bricks. But the lines ain't hitting cause they're too big. Shit hurt and give you psychosis off of too rich. Can't speak for you if you don't speak for yourself. Got your girl covered in the leaf, moving and stuff. This my hill, turn nobody here, removing my belt. The card for tonight, you're wishing that it never got down. They believe in you until they be leaving you. I'm seeing through, ain't no way you being true. Ain't no G in you. Never understand the people, music, what I'm leaning to. Somehow, still function when they split me in two.
I can't speak for you, but I will always believe in you. I hope you always see the truth. I hope your doubts are erased. Hope you're proud to embrace who you are. Then we're out of this place. Can't speak for you, but I will always believe in you. I hope you always see the truth. I hope your doubts are erased. Hope you're proud to embrace who you are. Then we're out of this place. Decide what you will pay. The price for you to change. Decide what you will pay. The price for you to change. Equilibrium is off, steeper than the hidden cost, draining all reserves. Deep within the city, lost. Lower than the curb we were sitting on, singing songs, sinking off into the abyss, felt undevolved. Shit, we turn the summer cold, strip back the weed, see what lies in the undergrowth. Issues unresolved, hit you like a thunderbolt, drag you by the mind out your comfort zone. Heart like a lump of coal. March, hear the trumpet blow. Wage wars, wounded in action, we undergo surgery to repair, heartbreak to despair. Grew from there, came back with a souvenir. Smiles looking fake with some new veneers. Rumor is, who cares? Why did we indulge in that? They're plotting where the coven and the cauldron at. When the weight drops though, tell me could you shoulder that? Went from hold on to no holding back. Went from no way to I know we can. Went from overheated to the polar caps. Went from wasn't sure to yeah, I know the plan. Decide what you pay, the price for you to change. Decide what you pay, the price for you to change.
Yeah, a man of many names. Travel round the planet without aim. Touch sands, these same hands wasn't carrying restraint. Aggie is the way I grace canvas with the paint. Married to the lane, I chose carrying the rain overhead while my pagan state chattering the same old rhetoric. I never froze when the pressure hit. Rose to the challenge, I was prepped for this. Get left for dead if you don't get the gist. Yeah, hedonistic with my head in the mist. Heading where they never reach, endeavor blessing the kid. I ain't flexing for the vids, cause my efforts exist. I did shit that you never, and I'm betting you miss. Which road to take, I'm still repping the sticks. Blessing the bits, best decide or I'm betting I slip. Change ain't something that I'm destined to skip. One foot in front of the other, the message is this.
What's my motivation? So what's your motivation? Motivation. What creates the spark makes your life worth it, provides purpose, non-typical, we're divergent. I tried searching for answers and felt lost, tried working my hardest but often held off. Is it fear of success or fear of failure? It's how you fight back from it though. Fear can make us reach a new peak we never saw previously and become a new person immediately. Keep those that doubt us silent or reward those who believed in us and were buying in. Slap the ego out the psyche, it's tiring. Direct to the help desk, I was dialed in. Center my focus, grew it in the lab. Build for my future, do it for the fam. Drive to be a legend was ruining the man. Is it do it cause you love it or do it cause you can? Jewels and gems, riches and fame that got the whole planet screaming out your name. But you can't talk about something as sacred, so tell me, what's my motivation? Strong bonds fortify those relations. Show respect where it's due, cause you know it's contagious. We all have doubts and don't know if we'll make it, so tell me, what's my motivation?
You know, I might have lost my motivation. I look high and low. I wonder if it happened a while ago and dropped my motivation. Not nice. I stopped creating when hell freezes over and the solar system temp drops so low that the planet stopped rotating. Part alien, part homo sapien. 2 galaxies away is where my intelligence quotient station. Spitting these bars of quick with triple Michelin stars stay. Chefing up these flavors that your cochlea tasting. I season up the ting like I'm so babe, but I'm real to the bone marrow. I ain't with the role play. Lexicon deeper than the Mexican cenote. I keep the levels higher than a rock formation. Example given Durdle door. Sit in my flow state and observe the shore. Give you some shit you never heard before. Furthermore, you couldn't doubt me if you tried. I got a buzz around me like a swarm of bees around a circle saw.
Jewels and gems, riches and fame that got the whole planet screaming out your name. But you can't talk about something as sacred, so tell me, what's my motivation? Strong bonds fortify those relations. Show respect where it's due, cause you know it's contagious. We all have doubts and don't know if we'll make it, so tell me, what's my motivation? now your conscience is invaded with it. Shook 'em off to create the distance. Yeah. Barking I'm free on the end of a leash. Trying to catch a break, now you can't mend in a week. If you love me then you need to put a cast on it. Heard a screech, flew up over the car bonnet. Walked away with just a few scars from it. In the moment we forget past knowledge. An outsider hoping you take a chance on me. And bet while the betting is good, you can't stop me from winning if I decide to do it. The energy is sometimes elusive. Short-term solutions turned into long-term problems. More work removing, don't take too much on. Too many wanna be plus ones, the tag-alongs. If I invited you there though, it's real love. I'm always trying to be fair though, it's real tough when people pushing buttons and boundaries too much. They see it like a concept that's alien. Now your conscience is invaded with it. Had to shake 'em off to create the distance. Then I took my shot and I stayed persistent. They see it like a concept that's alien. And now your conscience is invaded with it. Had to shake 'em off to create the distance, yeah. Then I took my shot and I stayed persistent. Stepping on ground not explored before, they're real sneaky. Act like tour support, go ahead and open up. They were roasting us, now they're raising up a toast to us. Times that we showed the love, other times fights that were broken up. Not lashing out, punching in like an overdub. Only hurt the self, a lonely club of misfits. Drinking tea with some biscuits, bitching. We see the room start glitching, sanity bugging, I can't risk it. They're actively fucking with our instincts. Take control, not play the role, I'd rather be it. Picture take shape slowly, it's hard to see it. It's an ordeal, I'm sitting more chilled. Aftermath, looking like a killing floor still. Torn apart, blind when we saw the spark. Gold with the flow, might hit 'em with all the bars. And go back to where the story starts. Always have respect for you and I'll send more regards. Always had an undying love for the pure of heart. Complex structure, blessed to see all the parts. Autograph for authenticity, interweaved in the fabric. Seasonal madness leading to antics happening. But the bounce made them snap back again. Tapping in, never out, that's just what's happening. They see it like a concept that's alien. Now your conscience is invaded with it. Had to shake 'em off to create the distance. Then I took my shot and I stayed persistent. They see it like a concept that's alien. And now your conscience is invaded with it. Had to shake 'em off to create the distance. Then I took my shot and I stayed persistent. Started coming alive. A tree slapped me with a branch when I was happening to pass. Feeling parched, looking for a spring. Weird vision start, mushrooms looking at me. You wanna pick us, huh? I heard a deer charged at me. Owl swooped down, grabbed me. Now it's hard to see through the cloud cover. I lost grip and then I started falling. No expression, no, I was just letting go. I was just setting tones. I saw them get involved and tried to take over. You'll never get control. I dove into a stream and landed in a parallel dimension, it seems. I've been overdoing many things, underestimating the relevance to how I feel. Could you help me? I hate to ask, but can't get my head around how things played out. Was I dreaming? Did I seem unbothered? I didn't mean it. Caught up in the view, I mean shit, it's so scenic. But I was blank faced, no expression, no features, no features.
Yo, jumped out the tree like a monkey on smack. Sipping on Verb tea like congrats bro, you back. Heard a crack, and then a zip wire snapped. My hips twisted back, then I ripped the track. Suit that I just bought, I saw the future in a burning bush. And it was plastic forks on a rusty horse. Just the remains of a world that likes to collect things. Hanging on to the past and neuropaths are electric strings. Let me vibrate, the xylophones let me in. Now I'm all disfigured, walking with stretchy skin. I figured out that time and space was just a messy thing, or just a big bowl of soup in a messy sink. I need to calculate the entropy so I can re-enter at the center of a century. Has anybody got a compass they can lend to me? I had a moral one, but I lost it in my empathy.
Alongside the flora and fauna, realized I had the formula full of euphoria. Feeling formless, feel it coursing through my cilia, still I'm billing up. Fine as fungus from the forest floor. I looked ahead and I swear I saw an open door. Man, I wish I stayed for the tour. Ended up inside my mind, reasoning with the source till I reached rock bottom. Yeah, I've been here before, but let's not over talk. Been listening more. Look, here's a penny for your thoughts. What I've been saving all this patience for. Expression or ex-depression. They ain't even seen my final form. With weaponry, weathered and forlorn. Should I show face? Trouble facing the norm. Yo, they won't forget me or expect me. Expressionless and deadly.
The quite in sight. No expression, no features. The face completely devoid of emotion.
Something that I can't explain. Need a shot. Feeling like my heart's displaced. Yeah. Travel through the darker days. Travel through the darker days. Sabotage your best attempts. Breaking down your best defense. Stab me with an EpiPen. I'm feeling for adrenaline. Something that I can't explain. Feeling like my heart's displaced. Wonder why it starts this way. Travel through the darker days. Sabotage your best attempts. Breaking down your best defense. I'm feeling for adrenaline. Needed something just to get the heart pumping. One thing after another, like we can't function. Growth of the heart stunted. I need a shot, I need a fix. Don't need a lot to be content. The mediocrity is shit. But I was acting Jekyll and Hyde too much. Opposite Midas touch. Watch what the spiral does. Clock when they're sizing you up. Lighting the scud and acting like I was a scrub. Cold bars, write 'em in blood. Live from the dungeon, I'm surviving the flood. Might dive in and plunge to the deep. Looking like I give a fuck. But I probably don't. Rocky roads that we often roam. You were not alone. 5 a.m. got to go. Ghost trail, dragged like a coattail on the road. Feeling for adrenaline. It's everything I want to know. Jumping Geronimo, diving out the window into a pot of gold. I should probably pick some proper goals. Something that I can't explain. Feeling like my heart's displaced. Wonder why it starts this way. Travel through the darker days. Sabotage your best attempts. Breaking down your best defense. Stab me with an EpiPen. I'm feeling for adrenaline. Something that I can't explain. Feeling like my heart's displaced. Wonder why it starts this way. Travel through the darker days. Sabotage your best attempts. Breaking down your best defense. Stab me with an EpiPen. I'm feeling for adrenaline.
Game no controller, we gain no composure. Flipping shit the quickest like some great Motorollas. Feeling for adrenaline, deeper than it's ever been. Demons keep on peeking, I'm just feeding them with mescaline. Hearts racing, game remains, chasing on them paper planes. Bouncing back and forth and off the wall, just trying to break the chain. Scraping off some basic stains, facing with the ace of spades. Like the keys are spinning in the kitchen where I scrape the blades. Hands Wolverine shit, sneaking with the flows. One broad bubble and bunches, it's a sequence and it shows. If I see it with the title, I'll be needing one of those. Had some pizza with the bros and it was decent, I suppose. Told me boy, that just take it slow and go steady. If I hear a beat, then I'm popping up like the toast ready. Got the brains of me rivals, I'm taking no sides. Stick 'em in a sambo and butter that bitch on both sides.
Something that I can't explain. Feeling like my heart's displaced. Wonder why it starts this way. Travel through the darker days. Sabotage your best attempts. Breaking down your best defense. Stab me with an EpiPen. I'm feeling for adrenaline. Something that I can't explain. Feeling like my heart's displaced. Wonder why it starts this way. Travel through the darker days. Sabotage your best attempts. Breaking down your best defense. Stab me with an EpiPen. I'm feeling for adrenaline. Pulling on my heartstrings, the same time tapping on my brainstem. You could never tell me what I can't think. You're Trying to block the path, I'm trying to take steps. Bouncing off the inside of my skull like a bunch of gremlins that were drug dependent. I'm in a dumb dimension with unrelenting dedication. I strung a sentence together, it made sense then. Suspense and tension took hold of the situation. Ultimate obliteration, I stood just as patient. It's just the station I'm watching from. Maybe got this wrong. I was too often on, I was too often gone. Broadcast the forecast, more parts to the story. Warm hearts, cold cases. Souls disappeared with no traces. A search party sent, they can't be located. I'm trying to exit the show. Life at times is like a psychological thriller. Other times a sitcom. The diabolical mirror was looking at me. Why you doing that? We didn't leave too intact. What's true is that I still can. In the kitchen tapping on a steel pan, harmonizing while you're setting off all types of alarms and sirens. Karma tried to do you but not like the karma that's followed by the sutra. Night maneuvers, very much alive pursuing, tearing out the mind pollution, smoking on the lung pollution. Why you talking to me? Why you watching what your uncle's doing? Said I wanna be the champion, I meant the undisputed. It was pulling on my heartstrings, same time tapping on my brainstem. You could never tell me what I can't think. You're trying to block the path, I'm trying to take steps.
In intense situations, intent on my intentions, inventing innovative ways to spark a conversation. Stuck in my head with contemplation, conversating with myself, a Virgo child, so I swerve confrontation. Still I know I have to speak. These raging pagans see a sign of weakness and they're on your neck. Are you relating? Back and forth pacing, thinking how to break the news that I ain't really on this thing. I see you calculating. I'm not here for debating. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Common sense, that don't mean that I'm hating. If I give you ratings, it's real. It's not based on a hype ting or ching ching in a till. That doesn't register or resonate. Move the masses to levitate. Verses are made to vegetate. Penetrate with the pen when I educate. Elocution I detonate. Take it in and just meditate. Like let me give you something to celebrate. Suspension, tension. Had me mixing broccoli with the Benson. Sitting on a hedge, hedging my bets. Been a bad boy rapper since them teachers put me in detention, but never really get me mentions. Why is that? Drop the Odyssey, now they got to see. I'm really rapping on these tracks, it's only facts. I'm prophesizing a prophecy. Deal with the matter properly. Profit I never focus on. I'm more concerned with property and breaking their monopoly.
It was pulling on my heartstrings, same time tapping on my brainstem. You could never tell me what I can't think. You're trying to block the path, I'm trying to take steps.
Baby mama drama is karma. She burnt my garments cost me an arm and a leg from Farragama. She came to my apartment, she barking, oh yeah she barking, she talking and started bawling like who the fuck is this Carmen? My picnics in the car and it's raining, but she's still arguing, says that I broke her heart and it's mainly cause I wasn't honest. But baby let's be honest, she blame me for all this carnage. The relationship has been tarnished since Cooper was still at Forest. The door was slightly open, let's talk. Just like a dog switch she swung, just like a bloke wouldn't call. Me and my nose was then swore, wish I could quote and then storm. Back to a motor the horn, for some commotion she said nigga you ain't shit, nigga you a bitch. I'ma bring some niggas to your crib, lit a cigarette. Listen, told that chick that she's a scared. Bigness in the whip, late at night, they should be in bed. Leaving with these qualms, star dog is freaking up her head. Let me not respond, cheeky, give me my respect. You're fucking with a star, what I want. You didn't see it there? We quarrel over morals, I'm sorry. She had a wobble like white, she even borrowed. We ain't been nothing for time, but she sees me outside, walking around with a smile. And I believe my happiness is like a phone in her side. Bitch, I believe my happiness is like a phone in her side.
1, 2. She been trained to kill a phantom. Jack, she's been trained to kill her. She stays stalking on the ghost train. A well-known face but has no name, causing a dangerous reaction. And she's been trained to kill a phantom. A player and a known hustler, trained to kill a phantom. She's a damn ghostbuster. A whole bunch of people wanna call her, strung out like another bunch of people on the corner too immaculate. The way that she moves captivates, mad range of responses she might activate. Poetry and motion when she moves, got them hypnotized. Flavor of her own, natural, not synthesized. Gifted the gab too, good with the lyrics. She can reach even the most distant spirit. She's a lover, a fighter, a killer. Swore that if she died, she'd take the phantom with her. Manipulating energy, causing a power surge. Waving her hands, summons dead bodies out the earth. Blood on the nails of her hands and her feet. Howling at the moon, turn a man to a beast. Closing in, no plans for release. Hold you captive with no other plans for the week. Roll around groggy, trying to hold it down oddly. Reach in your mouth, snatch the soul out your body. She stays stalking on the ghost train. A well-known face but has no name, causing a dangerous reaction. And she's been trained to kill a phantom. Stuck the knife in and then twisted it, cutting off parts of his flesh to go fishing with. Now the soul's sitting in a jar in the car with the door ajar, drinking amaretto while the sun sets. Pour a glass, talking in tongues, a spell cast. I felt that Hellcat, I'll be damned. White flag in the hand, I surrender. Spun out on those moments that I remember. Attack mode, saw her lunge like a fencer. Burnt me to a crisp, after that I was embers. She had doused me before that with the propane. Doubted me always, told me I won't change. She stays stalking on the ghost train. A well-known face but has no name, causing a dangerous reaction. And she's been trained to kill a phantom. She stays stalking on the ghost train. A well-known face but has no name, causing a dangerous reaction. And she's been trained to kill a phantom.
It is said to be an eternal cage for disembodied spirits, for those who find no peace in death. The captured spirit can burst free only when it finds the proper mate and destroys it in an exchange of souls.
Phantom limb, you can feel me when I'm not there. Yeah. Would you kill me if you got scared? Lack of understanding, really it is not rare. Yeah. Keyhole surgery, lockpick, opening doors, holding the fort, zoning in thought. Hit the track like waves when they roll on the shore. Old visions from the dark where the phobia formed, they're getting overwritten. And slowly the norm reshapes, and so it's different. Put down the old addictions, power that we won't relinquish. A bunch of nonsense that might have stole your interest is getting silenced. Don't need to respect the mileage, cause that's just how time is. But still there's scoping and sniping. So I zigzag when I walk back to the source, wrapped in a gauze to stop bleed, singing off key. That's not a track to record, I was scrapping them all of them. They told me two paths, faith or denial. Truth was out there somewhere, papers that piled up, filed under X. Some respect privacy and some are loud mouths. Quick number check, let me do the count now. We got along great, now it's a shit show. How is it you're bombing on stage when you're a big joke? Phantom limb, you can feel me when I'm not there. Would you kill me if you got scared? Lack of understanding, really it is not rare. Acting underhanded, clearly it is not fair. Nah, you can feel me when I'm not there. Would you kill me if you got scared? Lack of understanding, really it is not rare. Acting underhanded, clearly it is not fair. Feeling like it's too much to compute, can't process, I guess I must just be confused. Maybe I'm a ghost or the medium is speaking through, cause I seem to be removed without meaning to. Poor excuses I lean into, sending shots right through the window they were peeking through. We need love, we need a truce. It could all be simple, why you trying to be obtuse? I'm moved, I grew deeper roots. Evildoers' days are numbered, taking nothing for granted. Hate will take us under, once we're charted for greater things. I told Vic to bring a crate of hits, meteoric impact. We sit where the crater is and watch them drift to the great abyss with flailing limbs. Couldn't breathe and they got scared. Through the sound, they can feel us when we're not there. Phantom limb, you can feel me when I'm not there. Would you kill me if you got scared? Lack of understanding, really it is not rare. Acting underhanded, clearly it is not fair. Nah, you can feel me when I'm not there. Would you kill me if you got scared? Lack of understanding, really it is not rare. Acting underhanded, clearly it is not fair. Why you always stressing on me? Nobody is special, sorry, yeah. We hate to disappoint, rather that than miss the point. Why you looking extra worried, like we haven't seen this all? Lost the hope, like nothing's achievable or feasible. We build together, make it work, yes. Believe it's true, anxiety to excitement took a deeper root to understand. I want the tree, not a piece of fruit. Drum along to a sad song, that's how I beat the blues. Say you don't subscribe to it, same time, feel renewed. Wake up and smell the coffee, truth starts to filter through, so you do it. I was walking off kilter too, with an ill platoon. Couldn't navigate, but still we moved towards the destination. I was hating, I was baking up an idea halfway, trying to see it fully rise, fully lose my mind. I feel like I fully might, what's it looking like? I'm just trying to look alive, pace that you couldn't hack, that's what I took in stride. Shoes that you couldn't fill, feelings that you couldn't hide, nights where you couldn't see, days it was looking bright. You stole styles, the only thing I ever took is flight. Pace that you couldn't hack, that's what I took in stride. Shoes that you couldn't fill, feelings that you couldn't hide, nights where you couldn't see, days it was looking bright. You stole styles, the only thing I ever took is flight. Shard showered down from the skylight, I fell in through. Feels like life is more slapstick with every move. Wonder where we're headed to. Bogus journey or the $1 million dream? Well, which Ted are you? Or are you all talk? Do what I said I'd do. Body keeps score. Better watch how the stress accrues. Rock for the few chosen or more accessible. Success to destitute. Ordinary to exceptional. Go against the rule. Maybe wasn't sensible. Who are we to judge? Do it if it makes sense to you. True. People like the fire, then resent the fumes. Egos were getting bruised. You're acting 22, pushing 44. I doubt that's intentional. Many blowing smoke like, wait, let me vent to you. Oh, we're not talking? That's one more stress removed. Music is my therapy. It's something that I'm blessed to do. Life was piling up the stress on me. Nothing left, so what were they trying to get from me? I built myself up from ruins. Don't let them tell you you can't do it. Life was piling up the stress on me. Nothing left, so what were they trying to get from me? I built my way up from ruins. Don't let them tell you you can't do it. Twisted tales, cats running in circles, they kiss and tell, wishing well. From the bottom of the wishing well, discipline, tried to exercise it and it's sinking in. Tried not to leave it to the point where it sink or swim. Staring at destruction, standing on the brink of it. Connection was ruptured, don't know what to think of it. The times when you're winning and you feel you got to sing for it. The tune was really catchy, had a nice ring to it. Cold, morbid symptoms, a bad cold. Incidents didn't make sense to me. Feeling like a simpleton, messing up a simple plan. Back to the drawing board, throwing papers in the fire, in the smoke. I saw a corpse, roots growing out of it. New roads are mountainous, embracing continuous change. I'm doing calculus, all your notes are counterfeit. What type of clown is this? Rolling deep in small cars, sweat rolling down your wig. Found a fix, satisfied the craving. Appetite was raging, had to find the patience on an island waiting. It's okay, I'll wait on the track, simmer like a mild rage. Thoughts in the air might hit from many miles range. I remember when I didn't, I remember when it wasn't. Trying to be less specific, then we forgot the topic. Couldn't tell you how I'm feeling. Tried to talk about believing. Mind is in the outer reaches. Album with 1,000 features, or most of them are me. Still I'm sitting here, balancing the chemistry. Had the parts to make it, but the challenge was assembly. Adding color to the picture, drawing out a sketchy dream. Sorrow interrupted by the thought of just how blessed are we. Don't know where to place the focus. Smoky atmosphere surrounding, something's off. I don't know how we feel about it. Bewildered in the wilderness, was overheating now, but still expecting for the chill to hit. We grew cold and ventured on a pilgrimage far afield, but hardly feel. We were numb with a heart of steel, singing life can't be real. Tried to set sail, remain tethered to the harbor still. I remember when I didn't, I remember when it wasn't. Trying to be less specific and then we forgot the topic. Couldn't tell you how I'm feeling, tried to talk about believing. Mind is in the outer reaches, album with 1,000 features. Most of them are me. trying to even the score or even endure anymore.
Nah, I've had enough for sure, for sure.
My energy was unplugged right when I crawled through the door.
Jaw hitting the floor like pow.
My point of view changed when I finally saw it from yours.
I tried to, cause it's only right to.
You held me down and I will always love you for the support.
I supported you too, don't even.
Now everywhere I go, signs all read caution and more.
Yeah, I'm extra cautious.
So I swerve a lot, but I'm being way too avoidant for sure.
For sure,
yeah,
sure,
for sure,
yeah,
for sure,
for
yeah.
sure.
Tryna unplug and just be something unseen. Tide hits hard, but the hunger runs deep.
Still I felt shallow often and had to watch it.
Didn't realize how quick the pattern locked in.
All in at times I guess, and like an off switch.
Dragged right over the code and back across it.
I will take the blame.
I mean, yeah, I did a lot of shit wrong.
But I won't play the game.
Nah, I don't have time for that. Nah.
Voices from all around. But when I looked, I was all by myself. So that's the moment when I really began to realize that I was hearing things, but it was like memories, like the echo of memories. And I just wanted to be by myself again. By myself again.
Yeah. Ha. By myself, so. By myself, so. I sit alone in my four-cornered room staring at candles, aware of the angles out of here, but still feel stagnant, still feel anxious, still I'm optimistic in the background, standing up to approach, sitting back down, blacked out, forgot things like where I'm at now, lying to myself, lying to you too, sitting heartbroken, trying to recoup what is lost. What's the cost of not learning? Sometimes everything, then you feel the pressure hit, forgetting all the things we were treasuring, lost in the deep where we buried it, dreams we were cherishing, very real, never had need for embellishment. It seems it is heaven sent, yeah. But now I'm trying to wonder where the hell you went. Got nothing but time and I'm spending it by myself, so don't need nobody else, I'm trying to find myself. Will you come back my way? I guess that time will tell. Got caught up a few times but never tried to dwell. Nah. Yeah. Didn't wanna run and didn't wanna chase it. Found what I thought I wanted in the wrong places. That's how the plot was designed. I've been in the shadows, untangling the knots in my mind, trying to be the best me, looking for the best you, circling the earth, looking for the best views. There's a major disconnect, not blaming the effect on either one of us. They could be regrets in the future. Protecting the true love we feel with a shield too defensive. Speak what you feel, true intention, that's the way forward. Trying to brave waters, withstand fiery temperaments, as intense as it gets. I was built for this, to still persist, brick by brick, like tales of a narco, building a future, and there's no reason I can't grow by myself. So don't need nobody else, I'm trying to find myself. Will you come back my way? I guess that time will tell. Got caught up a few times but never tried to dwell. and speak less. I feel like I miss you more with each step. I feel like I'm growing though, I see sense. Still need a recess. In and out clouds like my weed head. In and out dreams, I sleep less. How could I be mad? I've been blessed.
But can't get over how hard it's been to reset. Can't keep crying in bulk, this is a deep mess. And I'm sick of buying in bulk all of these Kleenex. Preen trying to figure who you seeing next. Deep breath, alluring to keep sweat. Contemplating key until I'm keyless. Gave away your car and both lamps. Then I scribbled over those plans. And now I'm thinking about amputating both hands like
I don't wanna miss what I don't have, but we can make it so if we grow that so bad. How we were feeling but couldn't find vocab to explain. Thinking about who to blame, should've tried moving on. Yeah, it's easy to say.
And I'm sick of playing Blues Clues with blues that fade when I consume booze. Boo-hoos in that outfit from Boohoo. That same one I spoke to my therapist in, saying if I don't detach, be more than just a screw loose. So I moved to minimal noise where only trees laugh. Now none of my thoughts seem scarce.
Not chained to the past, trying to synchronize brain and the heart, but a few blockages got placed in the path. I feel the tide dragging me, feel the mild agony. Saw it wash away though, leave my mind gradually. Redefine can it be, react like an allergy to the fake. Bring your heart closer, that's to the stake. A grave mistake, the grey shade fades away. Sing with you but they don't like you, people that you label mates. Your heart's free, call that the great escape. No one's like you, never could take your place. Let's call a phase a phase. I love how you always call her. Yeah, you know the saying, sitting back like the ad-libs that I'm overlaying. With a stone face like a poker player. Same old baggage, same old conveyor. Thought that I was gone but I'm overstaying.
Jumped on my seat like I heard soca playing. Grandma knew it was deep and came over praying. Grandma knew I need peace but never knew about defeat. I am the child of sheep. My grandma, minimal like this beat. Critical I delete all of the patterns and habits that made me savage and mess around with my balance, causing my manners to breed. Birthing more malice in me, smiling like damage ain't seen. Carry my family tree until my calluses bleed. Been in a battle for weeks, my battle still incomplete. I rattle cattle and sheep, last thing to tackle is me. Unlearning what I was told, so now my shackles is weak. Low-key I just wanna flee, low-key I just wanna be free. Low-key I heard the good news, low-key I love that for you. Low-key I hate that for me, wanna be one with the trees. Okay I booked the retreat, for my sabbatical leave. I want the voices to stop, don't need the logos for props. I only care about my time, now I don't care about the watch. Happiness is capped when you stop working on yourself. When it's all said and done, who did you love and who did you help?
Yeah, who did you help? Who did you love? And who did you help? Yeah, I'm trying to live minimally, trying to need less. Trying to listen more and speak less. Between two extremes, check. Two extremes that I fly between. Looking for the angels we would die to me. They smile at me with vibrancy. The gold light emits healing properties. Deja vu or once for seen in prophecies. We fear the mediocrity, try to make it interesting. Led us to an intersection, maybe led us to a couple indiscretions. Maybe would be better if we did address it. Definitely would be better if we didn't stress it. Answer buried deeper in the message. Hard to keep a schedule. Life is like a festival. Bless high decibels. Best for you to keep it all respectable. Do what you said you'd do. Right in this mid-heat wave. In a smelly room. Looking like Larry in a leisure suit. Maybe not. I was looking terrible. But I was feeling great. Moving to a deeper phase. Plant new seeds for future seasons. So many ideas. So many reasons. It may take some time to figure out. Answers may never arrive. So don't waste time rushing, take it slow. So don't waste time rushing, take control. It may take some time to figure out. Answers may never arrive. So don't waste time rushing, take it slow. So don't waste time rushing, take control.
All roads lead to Rome and patience is a virtue. Time constraints, curveballs, try trap you like a curfew. Look into your mind and separate far from the herd view. You're bigger than a paycheck and you're bigger than a work due. Can't chase the sun and expect not to burn. Sometimes you gotta give and not get in return. I took control of mine, so I had to adjourn. First they're calling it delusion, then it's duly affirmed. But I ain't really concerned. Everybody plays the bad guy and I guess it's my turn. Restless when I should relax, only spitting facts, but I don't think they're used to that. Used to rollin' fat, out the flats, boy them used to cap. Life is not a game with a map, more like dribs and drabs. Don't wait around when the message is clear. Progress hides in the options you feel.
It may take some time to figure out. Answers may never arrive. So don't waste time rushing, take it slow. So don't waste time rushing, take control. It may take some time to figure out. Answers may never arrive. So don't waste time rushing, take it slow. So don't waste time rushing, take control. Yeah. Verb T. Vic Rhymes, yeah. Deeper into trance, the tentacles are reaching for my heart. The feeling sits apart from the meaning in this heart. Just to figure out the reason and we can't. They were speeding past, we were creeping on that path. Caught them later on by the road in the wreckage. A leap of faith, reckless, stayed well protected. We took good advice and stayed well directed. Some failed to listen or missed the boat. Tried to see the future in the crystal globe. It's the road many take, celebrate. Sweet smell of success emanates. End of phase 1, enter phase 2. Shouldn't phase you. To the game we stayed true. Cubism, abstract, felt emotion flood through the flashback. A punch a tart, had to patch that. It's hard to pinpoint where they cracked at. That's that instability that's in the foundation. Sour taste, foul fragrance. Warning signs of more to find. Leave you mortified. Murder was the case, but the alibi was watertight. Tight. Yo, I've been feeling like this all my life. You were talking, I was listening. You were cautious, I was distant. Too important, tried to risk it. Another life statistic, another misfit with a mind of mischief. Another sunrise in the distance. Rolling on a couple flat car tires, yeah, that's the truth. But it's wrapped in barbed wire. On the job, no, I never been a part-timer. Don't give a damn, we just jam like you can't fire. You sound flame retardant. Anger had me feeling like I may be Martian. Shaky marksman, missed the point. Maybe asking the wrong questions. Beyond tested for long stretches. You know the boys, expressionless. Told you that I'm overjoyed, so rejoice. Why you looking so destroyed? Say what you want, just learn to control your noise. Sounding like a kid, shit, you should use your older voice. Come to the show, I'll be front row, throwing coins. Speak from the heart, but the people talking over points. So we wonder why we bothered to. Gotten too familiar with the ghost that follows you. You were talking, I was listening. You were cautious, I was distant. Too important, tried to risk it. Another life statistic, another misfit with a mind of mischief. Another sunrise in the distance. I was here prior to existence. I find it in my instincts.
I trust you.
Check. Yeah, bring it all together. Bring it all together. Try to bring it all together. Mind the different places and it's difficult to measure. Try to stay centered. Try to bring it all together. Mind was in the blender. Now it's flagging at my leisure. Yeah, bring it. Yeah. There's nothing left to say, nothing left to estimate. Started to forget my name, it disappeared into the air. I wondered if I truly care, wondered if it makes a difference. I wandered into nature listening, weaving new patterns, tried to seek a new balance. Heard stray thoughts from a loose cannon. I was like, well, respectfully, that didn't connect with me. Was thinking about yourself, but never did think collectively. Sick to the stomach now, what a bad recipe. Terrible combination, hysterical conversation. Not in a funny way, like every fucking day. Felt claustrophobic, a mood that could suffocate. There's many different ways we're trying to run away. There's many different things we're trying to understand. It seems like we always overplay or underplay. Lost the race, now it's got me back running laps and doing jumping jacks. Shit, I was the punching back. Tried to dodge, tried to fight the odds when they'd write me off. You saw my name and put a line across. I don't really find it odd, it's quite clear the signs were off. Are we all equal in the eyes of God? To hear you tell it likely not, smelling like failure, need to wipe it off. Some bite the hand that feeds, some in turn bite the dog. And I'm not trying to be a pet, I always did make it work, even through a leaner stretch. Adrenaline pumping, we perceive a threat, we protect what we can, leave the rest. We need to rest, anger might be suppressed or unleashed again. Beat my chest, memories leave my head reeling. Then leave my head full stop, disassociate until it's all lost. Shit, we need to bring it back together now at all costs. Mind the different places and it's difficult to measure. Tried to stay centered, tried to keep it all together. Mind was in the blender, now it's flying at my leisure. Pieces get fractured, we bring it all together. Bring it all together, yeah, we bring it all together. Bring it all together, yeah, we bring it all together. Bring it all together, yeah, we bring it all together. Bring it all together, yeah, we bring it all together. Gravitational, I had no choice but to make a move. Had me sprung, I'm an April Fool. Learned differently, I was late to school. Did I block the memories or just can't remember? Looking at the front door like large professor. Saw an alternate reality that could have been. Maybe too over-eager, knew that I was looking keen. I tried to make an effort, you tried to gain the leverage. I tried to break free, you were trying to stay connected. Whichever way you analyze and dissect it, it all played out just the way that I expected. Draining to the wasteland, it's looking like a cesspit. Had to swim just to stay alive, I was breathless. It's a lifeline when the hi-fi's connected. It all sinks in. Over time, my reflections help me make sense and reframe what needs to be a new light. It seems to be a whole new scenery. Said I felt great, but at times that was debatable. Rhymes were relatable, the pool was gravitational. The pool was gravitational, yeah. I had no choice but to make a move. Had me sprung, I'm an April Fool. Learned differently, I was late to school. The pool was gravitational. Had no choice but to make a move. Had me sprung, I'm an April Fool. Learned differently, I was late to school.
Broken inside, had to put the coke to the side. Problems of a city, sticking kids, spoken in rhyme. Spoken in time, as long as the poison's fine. A woeful decline, my whole life doing blowing the minds. That trip to Bristol was a blessing in disguise. Although heavy at the time, it led me to be wise. The lessons are despised, I'd question every method I'm supplied. And the levels I was setting were decrepit and deprived. Ask questions and don't listen. Neglected voice, check it twice, then I go sinning. All of a sudden I go missing. 3 days, no phone on a long mission. Dome prism, locked in me own prison. Not me soul's vision, now I'm living off the dole smidgen. No money means more limits. I've seen it all before, but I never listen. Now I'm off glitching.
The pool was gravitational, yeah. I had no choice but to make a move. Had me sprung, I'm an April Fool. Learned differently, I was late to school. The pool was gravitational. Had no choice but to make a move. Had me sprung, I'm an April Fool. Learned differently, I was late to school.
Come on, bro.
attention as we heal and become greater than we once were. Check, check. Yeah. Stretch out, relieve the tension knots. Ventured off-road and turned the engine off. I was trying to dodge, I was trying to weave. Things got hot and I was trying to leave, I believe. But the meaning got hazy. I'm not lazy, but been living like I was lately. Was living off safety. I stay firing, need to cool off in a brand new environment. I have been stuck by the border, piling things up like a hoarder, tightening up my performance. Warming to the spirit, it's good for it. I took caution, I was too avoidant, but there are many wins that we got to rejoice in. Got loud and boisterous, they were finger pointing, flies in the ointment, but felt healing from a choir full of voices. It's work, but I never lost sight of the enjoyment. Feel like a king, like I just been anointed, transformed like it's full moon and I'm beastly. I am not who I was, but I've always been me. Heal through the mind, through the body, through the soul. Here we arise. To astonish, to evolve, to restore, to rejuvenate, take a pause, see the moves we make, to endure, to remove the pain, to perform, to be truly great. Ha.
I transform through the eye of the storm, I rise the dawn, let the light in my eyes and I'm warm. I feel the vibe inside, I'm alive like I'm born. I don't put nothing God didn't make in my temple. Do deep research, gotta be mental. Cymatic patterns emanate when pen moves. Pro freedom, fun the guys who are out there soul stealing and soul deceiving. See it floating through holes in the ceiling like ghosts in the evening. I evolve, restore, and rejuvenate and stay infinite like the figure of eight. There ain't no better wealth than health. I got faith in life to find ways to find my state. In the way I relate to the place where I grace my presence. In essence, that's my present. From the past to the future, I stay transmuting pain and making moves I'm ripping.
Heal through the mind, through the body, through the soul. Here we arise to astonish, to evolve, to restore, to rejuvenate, take a pause, see the moves we make, to endure, to remove the pain, to perform, to be truly great. Ha. Over in a second. Everything is supposed to be connected. It could all be over in a second. Everything is, yeah. Nothing you could say that could change my mind. Another day in another space and time. I had it all set, there was nothing you could tell me. Obsessed on it to the point that it wasn't healthy. I thought I always knew best. Every now and then you're hit with a new test. I'm writing New Testament, saw the worst in the best of them. Still emerge feeling excellent. No, I'm not perfect, but still a perfectionist. Can't measure when you don't know what the metric is. Expectations of growth and development might stunt yours and make you feel irrelevant. You've never been that though, as I backstroke through the sea. Not where I'm supposed to be, something like truancy. Shout to all those who grew with me, from the seed to the tree. Like everything rearranges, everything could be amazing. Let's begin, let go of everything you've been through. Everything continues, everything we're into. Everything should be expected, everything is connected. Everything
is all connected, the karma, the fate, more or less, that's the question. The rights and the wrongs, or the curse with the blessings. The entrance, the exit, the reason why you exist. Trying to be the best me, off grid, like making beats on the SP. Skating on tunes on my feet, that's some SBs. Warming up, all I ever wanted was a SB. I'm being me, that's imperfectly perfect. Feel happy when I put my heart in these verses. Hoping for the best, but expecting all the worst shit. It's gonna work out when you put that work in. World keeps turning, the workers keep earning. The facts ain't certain when the speaker stays vermin. Step into my brain, you can see it's concerning. Messing with the firmware, updated the version. Ones that you dislike, ones that you love. Betrayal and the trust. Downs and the ups, the struggling and privilege, pounds and the bucks, the happiness, sadness, bottom and the top is connected, left and the right, ambidextrous, right C shapes make a song like it's Tetris. If you can't change a thing, maybe just accept it, cause when you take a look, everything's connected. Dreads.
Everything could be over in a second. Everything is supposed to be connected. It could seconds. Everything is supposed to be connected. Vacant of hope, unraveled. Like, fuck your feelings. Devious, mischievous, he's a fucking demon. Not up and coming, he is up and leaving. Loves to hibernate for the summer season. Hate put the fire underneath him. Anger was the petrol. An old man but petulant. Pestilence in human form. Writing hate ballads, a well-known troubadour. A threat that is really not that wise to ignore. Smelling like burnt wood when he walks through the door. Blunts in the playground, that's what he thought school was for. All he learnt was to never be conformist. Moves to his own tune, the melody is flawless. Took his pet tiger to the treasury and walked in. A cruel twist of fate and his destiny was altered. Echo of the phantom laugh, is it just a memory that haunts now? Whole scene shrouded in the storm cloud, looking like a ghost town. Not cause it's deserted, burning like Freddy when they locked him in the furnace.
He is dead. Who? To this world. But some of us see things differently. Us? I'm a medium. You didn't say so deliberately. I have heard of your recent and shocking experiences with spiritualism, and I'm very sorry you've been subjected to such trickery. I didn't want you to think that this letter was from some charlatan.